Oh, I forgot to plug my controller in. Uninstalling Limbus from PC is the worst they could do to me. No. Wiping it is the worst they could do to you. Anyways, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Well, the trilogy, but we're doing the first game still. We are apparently towards the very end of case 2, so we're gonna continue that. Let me see if my controller will work with me. No. Yep. Alright, there we go. We're back. The controller is working. It cooperated with me. It knew I was about to kill it again just to get it working. Alright. Let's hope there's not too many characters where I end up coming with goofy-ass names. I fell asleep during they were done, decided, okay, what's happening? Okay, to catch you up, pink woman. There you go. That's all we need to know. It was just a lot of a pink-haired lady. It was about an hour of a pink-haired lady. And she's been arrested, so now we're continuing back where we left off. We are currently looking for her significant other, the man that she signed into the hotel with. And if we can't find him, well shit, we lose our case and we get sent back out on the street. We're no longer an attorney. But that can't happen. I won't let that happen. Unless I fuck up the evidence, which is a possibility, but we're not gonna think about that. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters, Day 2 Investigation. No, I do not want to load the save data. Alright. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh my god. Come on, it's too early. Oh, it's too early to do this. Really? Okay.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. You could stop twitching your eye. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please. You're scaring the security guard. Look, his eye's actually open.
So? What is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Look into her eyes. See the evil that she is. Look at this. Okay, that's enough staring into her eyes. Let's look at the security guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Smile for the camera. Again. I don't think there was anything else we could look at in here last time. Can we look at the door? Oh, I can go a few places, okay. Oh, the painting's fucking gone. Okay. Let's talk about her attitude. Let's insult her. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom-beating, scum-sucking lawyer.
But bottom? Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? Well, I'm gonna die now. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aww, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Lovely. I can't believe we didn't figure that out sooner. Okay, what about the man? What about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Like a gun. Have you seen my badge?
Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks. I noticed. Okay, I'm just curious to see if she says this about everything. Think so. What about this broken glass? Alright, yeah, she says about everything. Alright, good check. Good check. Nothing else to say? Nope. Alright. Let's go back to the law offices. September 7th. Fay & Co. law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. The sky is blue and so am I. Okay, so it seems like most of this is going to stay the same. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the hotel room. Let's find the panty drawer this time, and we're not gonna do anything with it, because that woman is horrid. September 7th, the Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Trust me, I wish we could just say guilty and end this, but we can't. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Can I have those cookies? Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Oh, whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder? I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. No. I want to look around again. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I I don't believe it. Alright. Okay, most of this we saw yesterday. Yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of A View to Kill. It's a song by Duran Duran, you know that, right? Just kidding, sir. Oh, I'm not kidding at all. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. I would be too. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay, but what about the hotel from The Shining? Okay. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I want it to be known as Watergate. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, sir. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious guy, or person, here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Objection! You're a bitch. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Yeah, Mara, we're objecting. If you had a photo of that man, I'm sure I could identify him. A photo? How's it going? It's going amazing. We're pressing this dude and he's pressing us back. Have you seen my badge? I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. He wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Can you look at any of the evidence? Probably not. Based on JJK, and I managed to get basically a full review. I know nothing about JJK. Besides jujitsu shenanigans on Roblox. Like, that's probably the closest I've ever seen nor heard. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like he has any reaction, but I just don't want to miss over anything. Alright. Let's go to Grossberg's law office where the painting is missing. September 7th. Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. I don't know shit about the case. Maybe. Maybe. He's the most useless witness. He only told us one thing. The rest of it was just pure crock of shit. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Isn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Because it's almost like there's an indentation of a painting on the wall. All I know is we're doing stuff about the pink girl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a painting of Fisherman. It was a painting of Marvin Grossberg. That was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting. Anyhow. Okay, we already went over this. I know, I see the photo, but I'll look over it in a second. Okay. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. I just don't know where. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. On the back, yeah, deals, okay. Photo lies on the desk. That's the mother of someone. Yeah, it is somebody's mommy. And we'll find out who. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah. I think I'll swap them. Okay, let's go talk to the bellboy again. Mommy? Sorry. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. But I'll have him write it. I knew he knew something! This bastard. He was oogling both of them. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. God, this man has like the Chad look. He's even got the butt chin. Got anything else to say? No, you don't. Alright. The bad boy or the bold boy? He's a ball boy. No, he's the bell boy. Like the bell at the hotel. Hey, that rhymes.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I am shaving my head. Wait, no! Then I'd have to change the raccoon. Do you know this man? Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Got her.
Where did you?
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. Who took whose balls? Oh, apparently she took mine.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me real quick do something. He's out again? Huh? No more photos on the desk. Never mind. I was gonna grab the other photo real quick. Okay. Is this guy gone? No, this guy's still here. Okay. I was gonna grab the other photo and show it, but never mind. Okay. Could you have a look at this? She's gonna tear it up.
What's that?
Why does she have her arms like a cat? Does she think she's cute? Yeah, she does. She even meowed during the court. During like the actual prosecution, she was meowing. Yeah, exactly. Just like Zedia, she was meowing during... She was on the damn... Like, oh, what do you call it? The podium? The stand? She took the stand and she meowed. Horrid. Absolutely horrid. You want me to hydrate? Okay, after this, I'll hydrate. After her speech.
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Got her. Now I'm getting somewhere. I'm pushing her. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I need you to come with me for a just an inspection, I promise. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Ooh, fine. I'll talk. You win. Lawyer.
Yes! Man, oh, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with. The eye twitch is creepy. Yeah, I like when all the I love that little tell. When you have all the characters, if you get them perfectly, their eye starts twitching and their mouth starts twitching. Can you bark like a dog? It's important, I promise. Why does she look like a stand user? She is a stand user. We just haven't seen it yet.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red White? What the fuck are your names? April, May, and Red White? Really? Maybe you guys are stand users. Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So, this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Do I have her affidavit now? Okay. Okay. Here's the issue. Why would I get rid of the affidavit, though? Wouldn't I still want that in court? Unless we're gonna have the bellboy give his statement, but it would still be better to have a written statement from both the bellboy and April May. Like, Mr. White. Are you still laughing? No, I went to go hydrate. Okay. Man. Okay. Let's see. Now tell me you're still laughing. No. I went to go get water. Anything else you have to say? Nope. Are you gonna say anything about anything else now? No. Okay, so she won't say anything about those. And then...
You're wasting your time. My lips are sealed.
Alright. Let's go back to Grossberg real quick. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. What the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia. Maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, well, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather you gave me some information. Nothing new to look at. Here's my badge. I'm not gonna show him this, because if I show him that, he'll realize that I have it. I got an AI talkie heads? What? The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious looking painting on that wall. Pretentious looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't... I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. You'd make the best detective. Don't worry, this game is gonna sharpen everyone's detective skills. You get to be the #1 detective. And I get to be the attorney. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. You were that worried about it. Why didn't you offer to defend her? Okay, before I show you that picture, let me go talk to Mr. White. There's the fucking painting. There's that fucking painting. Bastard. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. Well, Mario, you get to be the resident detective then. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the f... Your name! What's your name? Okay. He's hitting the Roblox face. I was just inquirably asking that title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have, intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business's dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So, I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! This guy is the most American Japanese. Yeah, this is what they think of Americans. Does his statue have a fully defined cock? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. It just looks weird. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My. This is quite the thing. It is modeled by my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundture not inspire you? How's it going? It's going wonderful. We got to talk to the pink-haired lady for another, like, extra half hour. And you know, that's always beautiful. It went even worse than last time. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite residential. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, Judges Cooperation Award, special good try prize. Mario, oh no, I said Mario will be the resident detective. Resident detective. The words judges and special kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The world? Oh my god, he is a stand user. Wait a minute. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate. Correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. The stand user could be anybody, yeah. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million, for sure. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In any case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? What the fuck are you saying? Selling info sounds illegal as shit. I'm pretty sure selling info is illegal as shit. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, what about the night of the murder? On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Hell, I don't even pay attention to time and space. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you, bitch ass. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! Got late to catch it, don't worry. It was the detective skills kicking in. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. You don't want to know what kind of playthings, right? What about Miss May? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. I wonder if we can get her to turn on him. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea. I forgot.
I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer.
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grotteberger.
What?
Oh.
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. This is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyberg's, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Hey, here's my badge.
Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you're sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say.
I'm just curious to show him everything. Oh, impact frames. God, I can't wait to take this dude to trial. I'm gonna cook his ass. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Jump in Jehoshaphat! Oh, you.
What's wrong? He looks so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I can't believe Phoenix is able to like survive the most beatings and shit that happened to him. I feel like Phoenix could survive getting shot. He's built different somehow. He's doing the work of the detectives. It's kind of crazy.
Hmm, uh, I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this.
Ah, so it was you, my boy.
Who is this man?
It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now.
Doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. I'd better give him back this photograph. Okay, so I was right. He is going to remove it. Got it. So, you came to see the trial. Built different like Leon. Yeah, him and Leon fight each other in Marvel vs. Capcom, I promise. Wait, I don't think Leon's in any of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see? Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Is Chris is in? Yeah, I know Chris is in there. I was like, Leon's not in there. Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just...
Okay, same thing. Okay, I don't know why it's saying these are new. Okay. There's another fighting game with both of them. Sweet. So, I played Blue Corp a visit.
Oh! Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something's been bothering me.
Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers! Yes, I figured it all out. You two big steaming men are lovers. I have it all solved now. It was all there in the books. The pink-haired girl, no, that was a cover-up. Truthfully, you two were madly in love. You're in cahoots, but you're also in love. Nah, he's blackmailing you, isn't he? Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I have been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh in the impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Because I'm making love to him every night. And he has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting coat the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. And a frog.
Oh, the fact is so good. This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright. Thanks, sir. I'll be back. Maybe. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Would it be in the missing files over here? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I would probably be D, right? If I'm looking for D as a key. See if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Phoenix, I want you to throw yourself out the window. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's That's Mia and Maya's mother. They all have names that start with M's. I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew of Grossberg. What about J through S? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest parts here. At the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait. I get it! Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Anything else? Let's check T through Z. T, U... I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Damn you, Walter White. Okay, so now I have the newspaper clippings. Let's go back to Grossberg and show him. I have a newspaper clipping. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Alright. I don't think I have anything else to present to you. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let her talk to... I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer?
I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre adventure. I mean, accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second! Mr. White! You're wrong. Wait. Well, I mean, technically he's right. I should be, and I'm looking at him. How has this become more of a JoJo's reference than an Ace Attorney reference? Yeah, this is just a JoJo adventure. That's what the whole thing has been building up to. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? Hey, you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man.
What? Mr. White, this is another one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I felt faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right. Actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Mia was Phoenix's wife? No, but she should have been. He should have locked in. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Oh, please tell me we're defending ourselves. Please tell me we're defending ourselves.
Right. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you...
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother. My sister. Now you. This has gone too far.
Oh, she's gonna blow up.
Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Help me break out of here. Okay, Maya, here's what I need you to do. You see those bars? I need you to go to the outside and file them, that way I can crawl through. Also bring some knockout gas and a gas mask. I want you to throw them in both at the same time. That way I have enough time to grab the gas mask before it pops. Then we can get out of here. Cheer me on in court. Well, you can cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that. Sure. Nope. Well, she's fierce.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Wait. No, I didn't mean literally. I meant figuratively. Oh, God, she's gone.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know that you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've gotta give that man a piece of my mind and shoot him.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
And then she shoots him live at the trial, in front of everybody. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Alright, Maya, I want you to pull out the gun and shoot him. I want him dead. No more games. How many save slots do I have? 10. Okay, sweet. Go Maya! Hyper combo KO him! Sweet! September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Oh my god. It's my husband! Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? Come on, come on! I want Edgeworth to finally help me. I actually want to see him help me. Come on, you gotta like actually lock in. You gotta be the GOAT like everybody says you are. So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Hmm? Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Is this when they're gonna say they've had some, like, extra long backstory? What?
Phoenix.
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself. Oh, she died. She's in shock overhearing that.
What?
Okay. Let's do this. Helios shocked her, yeah. Helios absolutely stunned her. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Debriefing. The lore of debriefing. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the courtroom. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. Bye-bye, Morrow. Don't worry, we'll lose this court case, maybe. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Hey, fuckos!
Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Okay. Your name.
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? What the fuck are you saying?
Name. These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Niño. I don't have any friends, that is a lie. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president, El Presidente, of Blue Corps.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey, fought?
That would be negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder.
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there.
Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. If I can't rip ass, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho.
Okay.
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix. I like how she's just standing there with me.
I killed the bitch. Now let me go. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying That's reading to you. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Little did I know it was the murder I was committing. Ho ho! Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This bitch did it, and I'm gonna kill him right here. Okay. It was kind of airtight, but... What's my evidence? Let's see. What was Miss May doing at that time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly.
Did you know she'd been tapping the Fay office phone?
Objection!
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand.
I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente.
Oh my god, he actually made the... Son of a bitch, he made the joke I made.
Please continue.
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down.
Are you sure?
As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
But then you wouldn't have been able to see, right? So roughly around 9, that's correct. That's about the time. Oh, but here. The victim ran to the left, but then right here, the victim dodged and ran to the right.
Objection!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
But he saw her running to the left because he was in the office. So May saw the right, he saw the left.
True. He really did see the victim run left. Because he was in the office. So he did witness the killing? Does he... Wait a second.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Yes. What do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Do I have to drag it? Oh, no. Fuck do I... Aww?
Take that!
That's where he was.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. If he was there during the very act of the murder, that would make him an accomplice.
No, you fucking idiot. That would make him the murderer.
Objection!
Impossible. There was no one other than the criminal and victim in the room. There is no evidence, no proof to the contrary. None. Sorry, let me try that again. Oh, no. So then I'd just say he was right here.
Take that!
He's the killer. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. I'm sorry, I was thinking back to when he came into the room at the very beginning. You know the scene that happened when he was at the door at the very beginning of this episode? That's what I was calling back to. That was my fault. Please. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho ho ho. You provide us so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now, he's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Pal. I was looking in a mirror. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? But how would you have seen me hit her the first time if the window is blocking it?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I didn't hit anyone. That's not a good Phoenix. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything.
Objection!
The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Is he mad at me? Just in case. Okay, hold on. But how would you have seen it? Because look, it's blocked off on both the left and the right. So if she ran to the left, you wouldn't have seen it. You wouldn't have seen her get hit, at least. right? It is a cone of vision. Yeah, but if she was right up to the window, yeah, he couldn't have seen at least one of the hits that he claims he saw. He would have seen the chase, yeah, but he wouldn't have seen the hit. But I don't know which one to catch him on. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and that statement just now related? They aren't, are they? What? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh! I don't think that won me any points with the judge. What? That's not getting me anywhere.
Objection! Hold it!
So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
What do you think, Phoenix?
I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Remember how she died? Yeah, it was a blow by a blunt object, but it didn't say 2 blows. That was one of my first thoughts, but then they could easily just say, oh, well, fuck you, Phoenix.
Objection!
Because it doesn't say 1 blow. That's the only thing that does. It just says blow. It doesn't say 1 blow or 2 blows. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Okay, okay, you see, that's what I was thinking, but I wish it would have said a single blow. Yeah, I know it said a blow, but the problem I have with that was previous games with the really poor translations is sometimes it would be the opposite, and I would just have to go with the bullshit. That's the only reason I hesitated with that. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolute, positively, fuckalutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Fuck him! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Phoenix saying shit like he isn't in an outdated... like he isn't in outdated autopsy report range. Mr. White?
Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Swap! Fuck you! Swap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Does this game have permadeath? Yeah, they shoot Phoenix live in front of everybody if he fails.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over. That's what I thought. White is cooked like rice.
Well, see.
Shut up. Oh yeah, what thing? What thing did you say? Hold on. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand.
Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah. Very odd. How did he know?
Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further.
Mr. White?
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course.
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been racking my brain all night. I'm not joking. Ever since we did this yesterday, I've been racking my brain because I knew this was going to come into play. This cone of vision was bothering me all night because I knew this was going to come into play. Here it is. I have been waiting for this moment. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, speak English. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor? I... Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough. Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to this court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White, the CEO of Blue Corp, he ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes! In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White's glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me.
I feel faint. Oh, Edgeworth, you bastard! Edgeworth is only in this for the paycheck.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct!
That is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
She's gonna shoot him for me. Okay, let's see. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Do you have proof? Phoenix,
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Okay. Let me try and squeeze out all the information I can. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay. So this might be an error in the translation. So that says a week before the murder, but then the judge earlier said the night before the murder. I don't know if that's a mess up in translation or what happened, because that's why I had to double check the phone, because the judge said you placed it the night before the murder. That's what didn't add up to me. That was the thing that was a little weird. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. Can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright? Are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! He's losing his mind. Oh, he's dead. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh. Right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating? What? Ah. You're finally awake. Welcome to Skyrim. Hey, Phoenix. God, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that. Not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt, dumbass. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Oh. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony?
Fuck you, Phoenix! It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder!
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. Oh my fucking god, Phoenix, why didn't you ever turn the receipt around? Phoenix! Oh! Ah, you idiot! You made me think I was stupid! Oh god. Here you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. My god, Phoenix. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then, let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor?
Please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Guess what? I forgot to turn the fucking receipt around because I'm a moron.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Oh my god, they're both fucking stupid. Oh my god, they're both stupid. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. Fuck you, Phoenix! There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? Inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I object your objection. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. All the evidence is there. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Which is sure to come up with. Or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? List of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
No shit, I'm defending myself. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. My badge.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Deceased! Desist? Oh, salt and pepper! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Not
guilty.
bitch. Why does he look like he got sunglasses on?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
I wonder why people are not like freaking out by the clear girl who grew up into a woman in her mid-20s in like the span of a court trial. I would be concerned too. I'm like, huh? What? Like, huh? September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia.
September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Bay & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then,
I'm pretty hungry.
how about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia?
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya? Why are you here?
Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of. Huh?
She meets the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. Law offices. Right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means. We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Stupid ass. Bitch. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wastin'.
Okay, wait up. Please. I don't have good knees. Neat. All right. That's it. We've done it. Episode 2 is over. I really liked that episode. The amount of random bullshit that was going on is something special. Nobody's gonna question the fact that a girl just suddenly turned into a woman for no reason. She transformed into an entirely different woman. Nobody's gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it either. You know what? Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. I will not question it. All right. Hey, Grunt. How's it going? 90 stream watch streak, by the way. 10 more and you hit the big 100. The big hundo. In which case, we're going to have the Green Grunt celebration. Watching cosplayers right now? Oh, you got to make sure to get some pictures and recordings and stuff at that convention or whatever. The peakest. No more hand-holding next episode. Got to find out the killer for... okay. I was going to ask that. I was going to ask if they always reveal the killer in the beginning, because I kind of didn't like that. It felt like Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds does that, where they always reveal who the killer is in the beginning, and for that, it works. But for this, I was like, why do they always reveal who the killer is? I kind of want to figure it out myself, you know? The suspiciously sushi-shaped burger joint, yeah. Episode 2 was originally supposed to be the tutorial case. Okay. I mean, it did teach Phoenix something. To turn around stuff. Him and Edgeworth both didn't think about turning something around. Neither of them figured it out. They're just like, It was cinema. It was absolute cinema. But I really enjoyed it. Especially the bullshit. I love the amount of pure bullshit. Okay. Episode 3. The Turnabout Samurai. Oh. What is going on? Is it Shredder from TMNT? What the hell? Okay. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around. You'll fucking break everything.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. It's my office. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Okay, that's kind of hype.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1, old man.
I really worry about kids these days. All it is brain rot this and skibbity that. 6'7", 6'7", tongue, give tongue, shahur, whatever the fuck his name is. You know, shit like that. You guys need to get off TikTok. You know, if you're gonna go on TikTok, watch Pro Silver on TikTok. Stop watching brain rot. Well, I guess it is brain rot, just a different form of brain rot. You know what I'm saying.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
Yes. Wish we had some clients. Did you examine the plant in the office? Yeah, he just called it a very expensive plant. And yeah, Maya called me a damn fossil. Meanwhile, Limbus is getting destroyed in something. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
What the fuck are you talking about, Maya? Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV!
Yeah. On TV.
No, you moron! I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick.
Where are my boxers? October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here. I'm watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over!
Don't worry, that's just my bomb. Don't panic.
Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What? He's coming to kill me?
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
Okay, so what?
So, I decided this will be our first case.
I like the pouty look she gives. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite oh my god, I said it again, potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately. It looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Either way, she's doing something. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Is Maya Chinese? No, she's just spiritual. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. She's practicing Chinese water torture, true. And then she's pouting. Where do we even move? Okay, yeah, the detention center. Sounds about right. Hey, have you seen my badge? What about this?
You like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
My poor, poor ego. Any ideas?
You don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No! We just don't have enough information.
Well, what should we do? She's American through and through, and remember, we're in America hypotheses. Quotation marks, quote unquote.
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. Alright. Let's go see this samurai man. October 16th. Detention Center. Visitors room. What the fuck? What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
I mean, that guy. Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this? But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no, oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai, with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah?
He didn't do it.
Alright. He looks like Wolverine. Why didn't this guy start playing Wolverine? Like, imagine him going full force with vibranium claws. Adamantium, sorry. Vibranium's Wakanda. I'm getting my Marvel confused, okay? Hey, guard. This guard monitors the visitors room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Smile for the camera. This is my badge. Here.
I see.
Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. So what about the Steel Samurai? Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is?
could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see.
Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? I'm not gonna say shit because Maya's an orphan, basically. Yeah, we're taking care of her, but she's, well, she's something. She can become an older woman at will. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. He went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear.
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Okay. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. I classify samurais as using katana, and probably most children would too. Well, here's what I learned from Total War Shogun. Samurai were able to use matchlock, bow, katana, and spear. They were able to use all weapons. That's what I learned from Total War.
What would the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow. Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright. Be back later. October 16th. Global Studios main gate. Instead of Universal Global. I get it.
Wow. So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Alright, listen here, you old hag. Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth's Day. Something horrible happens. Oh God. I was young things when the hippie clothes. What are you use coming to the... Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoke to. Youths today.
Don't give me that smug look. Ugh. Security is a horrible name. True. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey! No touching.
Yeah, you don't have to turn into a deadite. Oh, damn it. Her government name is Security Old Bag. She was doomed to her destiny, as was written on her security, or on her birth certificate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Alright, she did the crime, we don't need to talk anymore.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Alright, Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Okay, she did it. She did it. Arrest her. Death penalty. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At the Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true or some shit. In fact, in my younger days...
No! You were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Well, wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago? Now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was...
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate? He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
What kind of person was Jackhammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
'Cause fuck you. I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder take place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on that. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place. Obviously.
Yeah, shut up. Alright. Hey, Wolverine, I need you to write a letter.
Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Is that right, Nick?
Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Look at him. Look at him with that big dumb smile. The puncher. You punch her and hop over. Just start running. Book it. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No. I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes. Like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
No. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate up to the studio? The old lady?
Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes. Actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Yeah, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. Thank you, Wolverine. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright, let's go kill her now. Everyone, vote on a torture method. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. A good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick?
Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Guide map to Global Studios. Sweet. We're not paying. Goodbye. Alright. Outside Studio 1. October 16th. Studio 1 entrance. Is that a piece of garlic?
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ow! It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing your sloppy detective work.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey. What exactly are you two doing here?
Well... We're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
Welcome back, Gumshoes. Good to see you, as always. Do I get to smile for the camera? Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. Takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Detective Gumshoe? What's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too.
Okay, thank you, Gumshoe.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah? Apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing, with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
Must have been a fragile statue of strong winds could take that concrete thing unless it's not made of concrete. It's made of hopes and dreams. So, yeah, it was fragile. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. Oh my god! Oh god! Capcom, why do you do this? Why? Why, Capcom? This is the 15th Capcom game where you say card key. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. It makes sense they would want to keep the non-employees out. So, how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Okay, time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Just for Edgeworth to be, guess what? Fuck you, pal, I got a new one. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers.
The residents of this establishment seem pretty evil. True.
No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Yeah. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, a sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up there on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by that, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here for some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal?
What about my badge? Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge.
Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge, and that's that.
I'll admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired.
Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer.
I'm not so sure about that. Okay. I can't go anywhere else then.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah. And they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Should I use both cursed energy discharge and sky manipulation, or spin sky off, or something cooler? Spin sky. You gotta go full cool energy.
Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know what is. Who is? Whatever, fuck you.
Maybe it was you?
Yeah! Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
He was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day.
Making a star like him play the evil magistrate? It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? About the security camera.
Yes, the security camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay. Then I have to check the employee area. October 16th. Global Studios, employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room! No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
All right. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait! Look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this.
Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow! Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Can I have that soda? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Are you a cow? All right. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
Oh, yeah, that was a murder weapon. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. I know, that's what I said. Oh, wait, I could slide. Hold on. Oh. There we go. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? I wouldn't know, I don't. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right.
Huh?
Hey, I'm not a kid.
Goofball. Alright. I wanted an episode just dedicated to making fun of her. October 16th. Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So, this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. Damn it. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have? She is a cow.
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
You opened it. Employee keycard. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Card key for studio employees. Grants entry into Studio 1. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the wig you used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. She's gonna pull up in a katana. She's gonna whack me over the head with it. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Well, we have the key card. Let's get a move on. No. Alright, we're going back. Oh, no, I don't want to see you. Shoo. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Hi, Gumshoe. We're leaving now. Goodbye. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. And his body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. That's what I was gonna say, is when they were showing the little flashback, there seemed to be almost no blood whatsoever. Like, the hole in his chest was a genuine hole. Like, he was hollow. Like, he got hit with a beam.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action.
This girl is more troubled than I thought.
Damn it.
Paulo?
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine. but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah. So don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, no. Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm the assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Okay, well, we have a witness. Well, not a witness so much to speak, but, you know. Bleach reference? I've never seen Bleach, nor do I know anything about Bleach. Bleach is a complete unknown to me, sadly. I am not at all familiar with it. Oh, popping my shoulder. Okay, let's see.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it,
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
goofball. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course. That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh. Right. Whatever the difference is. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Okay, so she did see him go into his dressing room. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
Oh, what?
No. I'm sure you're a fine girl.
Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have the photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So, you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Okay. I have a badge.
Anything about this? Sorry. I don't really want to think about too much about what happened just yet.
Okay, but what about this?
Damn.
Okay, what about this?
Damn.
Okay, what about this?
Damn.
This close. Okay. Nothing new for Gumshoe. Alright. Let's talk to the hag.
What? You're still here. Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I have. Looking at you scares me every single time.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Me, it was me.
Eek. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouth tomorrow saying this, the other thing, while then knew a thing or two about respecting your elders, saying that you today's...
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Yeah. Alright. What the hell? Why is there something chirping at me? Birds, quit it. Stop. Computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah. Maybe. Should I try the computer? Hell yeah, I should. It's gonna blow up. Okay. Let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the number, or murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of security camera. I don't fucking remember. Ah, shit. I think it was 307. I don't know. There. Entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? Yeah, okay. Was it 703? 307? 307, got it. Hey, Gumshoe. Okay, 307. There, entered.
Hey! It printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope. That's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait. Let's not.
What? Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I have a feeling we're not even going to have seen who the real killer is until day 2. Because so far, nobody that's been involved with this seems like the real killer. It was Gumshoe. It's Gumshoe. He shot him. He killed him. He's dead. Gumshoe has violently eradicated. Alright. Nice. Okay, sweet. I am going to stop here for tonight. We got through 2 investigations, 1 whole trial. And, well, we finished case 2, so we're now on case 3. We're going to be on the first trial of case 3. I am very much enjoying this. My voice is not also getting that burnt out doing the voices, although sometimes I kind of change them. I kind of change the pitch and everything. I still got to get down some voices. It's mainly the characters that we're not going to see again. Those are, at least I don't think we're going to ever see again. A lot of those characters, I kind of never nail a voice. I just get them roughly where I want them to be. Like Red White. His voice, I think I got immediately how I wanted it to be. Maya's is fine. Mia, it took me a couple tries to get her to where I wanted to. Edgeworth is weird. I gotta plan how I want to do him. Originally, I was gonna give him an accent, then I decided no, it didn't fit him. But I kind of want him sounding sort of like Wright in a way, just different tone. I don't know, I have to nail his voice too, given we're gonna see a lot of him more likely. Or most likely. Otherwise, I've really been loving this. This is good. This has been a really good game. Yeah, it pretty much is just a glorified visual novel, but I think it's good. I think it's great in what it does. And I especially do love the trials. You know, it's actually adding something to investigating and doing all of that. I think that's probably my favorite part, is actually getting to use my detective skills. Getting to become the law, finally. I think that's probably my favorite part. Now, obviously, some of this is very much the bullshit that everyone mentioned, but I think that adds to the charm of this. I just love the fact that somehow a 17-year-old girl all of a sudden became like a girl in her late 20s and nobody questioned it whatsoever, because it's just like, yeah, you know what? We're going to allow it to happen. All right, fair enough, so be it. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving it. It makes me kind of want to reposition the other two games in the trilogy and play them sooner, but I think I'm still going to hold them off as goals. Because I really do not have a lot that's set for goals right now. I think I want to set that, just keep them as goals. Especially given it's a lot of me reading and a lot of me coming up with random improvisation. So I think them being goals is good. All right. Let's pause here and get out. All right.